What's up, creatives? Welcome to the Tiffy Show. Today we're going to be talking about the do's and don'ts of a dating profile, so make sure you keep watching. And if you haven't, turn on notifications so that you know when I post a video, because it is every week, but then sometimes it's not every week, and who knows? So turn those notifications on. So dating profiles, it's an important thing. Like, you have to have a dating profile if you're single. If you are dating or single, I'm gonna say single because I don't know how you're dating if you're single, if you're not on a dating profile, but some of you can do it, and those people, A+, because you have the most dope, awesome personalities to get it done, right? Right? Am I right? Or you are lonely and you don't have the dope personality to pull it off and you're avoiding dating apps, but they're not that scary, I promise. Dating apps used to be this thing that weirdo, sad people did. We're still weirdo, sad people, but you know, people are still on dating apps and they're doing the damn thing. So there's Bumble, there's Hinge, there's Coffee Meets Bagel, there is Tinder, there's lumberjack sexual or something, lumbersexual, there's everything. And so it's a great opportunity, as I've mentioned before in past videos, for you to meet people that you probably would never meet in real life. So it's not so much of a weirdo, sad thing to do anymore. It's common and everyone is basically on a dating app if they're single. Remember when people were really embarrassed about dating apps and they would, you know, pretend that they met in a coffee shop, or they would pretend they met in line at the grocery store, and you're like, ho, no one's meeting this many people at a coffee shop. Because I've been to a coffee shop and I can count the amount of guys that I've actually like dated from a coffee shop, though I do think you should go to a coffee shop if you're single. I mean, take every chance you get to meet someone, but that was a thing. It was like so embarrassing to meet on a dating app that you would say that you met on a coffee shop. Now, people will tell you in 2 seconds, yeah, we got engaged, we met on a dating app, and make you feel bad because you haven't met nobody and you out here being free. So we're gonna get to it. We're gonna talk about how to make your dating profile poppin', cool, ready to go to attract that person. That is what we're going to learn today with the do's and don'ts of dating profiles. So let's get it started. Your dating profile pic. It's the most important aspect of your dating profile. It is what is going to attract people at first. You can say you're sapiosexual all you want in your profile, but you are on a dating app where they are swiping based on your face. So you want to make sure that that face is looking the most flattering that it can look, that it's not face-tune the shit out of. Like, you can't face-tune in real life. So the last thing you want to do is go on a date, be in the shadows, covering your face with a hat on, acting like you're some weirdo when you face-tune the shit out of your face. I don't even know how you go on a date like that. Like, you just cover half of your body. Like, you just be like, get the darkest table possible. That will be our date. So don't do that. Make sure that your profile pic looks like you. Everyone has a shot where for a split second they look like J-Lo or Brad Pitt. Don't fucking pick that picture. I swear to God, don't pick that picture. Pick your best picture. Because at the end of the day, if you're ugly, if you're not cute, when someone swipes yes on you, at least you know it's real, right? You know that's real. Okay, you're not tricking anybody. So find the best picture of yourself that looks like you, that is a flattering picture of you. I will also say this is not the time to be like, if he don't love me at my worst, he won't love, no. Don't post that picture in the sweatpants with stains on your shirt. I understand that that's the real you, but we're the best representation. This is like a job interview. You're not gonna do a job interview in like your stainy ass holy shirt, so don't put that picture on your profile. Also, let's talk about group shots. Never, not the first picture. Can't be the first picture. You know why? Because we don't know you. When we're swiping, I don't know who you are. So I don't wanna see a group of guys and I don't know which one is you, or a group of girls, I don't know which one is you, so you need to figure out your solo pictures by yourself. Also, you have to realize, unless you're picking your most unattractive friend, and I'm talking about like you are friends with like a gargoyle, like your friend is a gargoyle and you're standing next to them and it's like, oh, that girl's so hot because she's next to a gargoyle, a troll. Don't do that, because you might also be advertising that you are not the cutest one of your friends, or that someone else in your group is cuter and that person's like, aw, I wanted it to be the cute person. But it is funny if the person's like, aw, I wanted it to be a gargoyle. But that's a whole different thing. Now, so you wanna pick the most flattering picture make sure that it is not a group shot, and you want to do the rule of threes, which is a great solo picture of yourself, a picture of you having fun and smiling, and maybe a picture of you doing a hobby. Now, you know, whatever that hobby is, you want them to all be positive, you want them to be fun and showcase your wonderful personality. If you do a friendship picture, which is fine, we want to know that you have friends, make sure it's the third picture, and that, I know this is going to sound vain and weird and awkward, but maybe it's not the most attractive friend in your whole group, because then they're going to wish it was that person, like I just said. Next, stay positive. I don't know how to tell you this. Guess what? We're all on dating apps. We don't want to be on them. Like, every person on a dating app does not want to be on a dating app. I'm sure they want to meet someone in real life. They want to have their rom-com movie moment, okay? So you don't have to let us know that you're different. I don't want to be here. Like, this is weird for me. First time on a dating app. Like, this is so weird, blah, blah, blah. Don't do that. Just be positive. Have fun with it. Let them know your personality. Think of the overall theme of your page. Keep it lighthearted and fun and positive. Be the person that you want to date, because the last person that you want to date is the one that's giving you a sob story or telling you how much they hate dating apps while being on a dating app. So don't be that person. Be specific about your hobbies, your interests. You can even have a question in your dating profile, something that gives a person a good leeway into a message for you. If you're just like, I'm a cool guy and I'm a nice guy and I like to meet girls. Okay, cool, you and every other guy, so how am I supposed to like message you or find something in common? But if you say, hey, I have a dog named Spot, I named it after my favorite book, like Spot has 3 legs, he's dope, that gives us some like, how did you find Spot? What's it like having a dog, like whatever. So make sure that your profile is short, I repeat, short, keep it nice and short, keep them wanting more, and gives you some personality so that it, you know, reels them in like fish. You just reeling them in, you reeling them in. So don't be boring. The worst thing in life is to be boring, as said by my cousin. Shout out. Last but not least, have someone that cares about you look over your profile that keeps it real. Have someone that looks so, I said that all so fast that I don't even know what I said. But have someone that cares about your dating life look over your profile and keep it real with you. And I say have someone that cares about your dating life because we all have friends that do not care if you're single forever, especially if you're single with them. They're like, I don't care, I don't if they meet someone. But I would suggest find someone that's your best friend, maybe someone that's already in a relationship, your sibling, someone that will keep it real, look over your profile and be like, hey, you could use this picture, looks better than you. Your picture looks awful, girl, like fix it up. So find that person to look over, make sure there's no spelling errors or typos, because the last thing you want to do is use the wrong form of your or their and look like a dummy, so don't do it. So those are my tips on your dating profile. The easier it is for someone to message you and start a conversation, the better it will be in terms of your dating profile life being real. From your picture to your personality will be best. Be the most positive version of yourself. If you are, you know, Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, dig deep and hide him. What do you do when you have feelings? You push them down. And then later when that person's in love with you, be like, you know what, I hate life, I hate everything about life, and I trapped you. And I trapped you real good. That's all I have to say. So, those are my do's and don'ts for dating profiles. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you share, like, subscribe, and comment. Comment below. Let me know any tips or tricks I missed in the dating profile game. And I will see you next time. Stay creative.